Hey guys, what's going on? Paul here. Welcome back to another Cardano video. If you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe and the notification bell, because what I do here is all about Cardano and the Cardano ecosystem. So it's time to take a look at the NFT space, and in particular Spacebudz, because they did release a smart contract based marketplace during the week, which is a huge step forward for the NFT space on top of Cardano, but Cardano in general, to see smart contracts finally being used at this type of a scale. We still haven't seen a lot of the dApps and money markets and everything like that yet. A lot of them are waiting on audits and waiting on the Plutus application backend, the PAB, but we'll get into that in a separate video. I'm still trying to get official dates on when we're going to get that. Before this one, we look at the NFT space in general, what's happening there, some of the insane prices that are being paid, with over $1 million being paid for a Spacebudz NFT 2 days ago now. So look, we'll get into it. Give the video a like, leave a comment down below, let me know your own thoughts on this and share it out there as well. Also, for anyone waiting on a reply, I'm sorry about the delay. I've been sick this week, the last few days, just getting over it now. So I am working through that backlog and we'll get back to everyone fairly soon. So let's get into it. Okay, we'll start out here looking at this one here. You can see Spacebudz 9936 was bought for 510,000 ADA. Absolutely massive price, over $1 million at the time that it was sold. And the enthusiasm, everything for Spacebudz in general does not seem to be slowing down. We're seeing lots of other big prices. If I go to this site here, this is very good actually for keeping track of the NFT space, what's going on, what's being sold. OpenCNFT.io, really nice, clean, lots of good stats. So you can see here Spacebudz in the last 24 hours is the top based on the amount of traded volume, with 560,000 ADA in volume. Over the last 7 days, $3.4 million worth of volume. So we will get into the smart contract part in a minute. But if you come in here just to look at what is being paid, so this is ordered by the unit price. You can change it by date or whatever you want here. But there's the 9936 that sold for 510,000 ADA. We also had the bull here that sold for 400,000 ADA. Then we have the elephant that is 66,000 ADA. So absolutely massive prices being paid there as well. So we'll come back to this side in a minute. We'll get into Spacebudz and take a look at what's going on there. Actually, that's a good example. I just want to keep that there. I'll show you in a minute. So Spacebudz is, I suppose it was the first big NFT collection on top of Cardano. So a collection like Spacebudz is always going to have that it was first, it was breaking ground. So I think there will always be value within Spacebudz. There's lots of other collections that are coming out now. There's lots of, I would say, poor artwork, things that are just done, random generators, create 10,000 images, and they're just thrown out there to try and do a cash grab, try and get as much money as you want. There are some good collections coming out. We see the likes of Claymates, we see the other collections that are coming out and bringing out games attached to it. To me, ones that actually come out and have utility outside of being just collectibles are going to be absolutely massive. Ones that don't have anything else attached to them apart from the collectibles, they really do need to stand out. They need to be something like Spacebudz did, were the first. They were really breaking ground. There's other ones that have really good artwork and stuff like that that can stand out, but in general, a lot of the newer ones coming out have to have something extra if they're going to get these high prices that are out there. So looking at the smart contract based marketplace here, if we go into the guide and how it works, you can see you need to use something called the Nami wallet, which is also created by Alessandro, who is one of the guys behind Spacebudz as well. Really great wallet for interacting with smart contracts. Currently the only wallet that can actually interact with smart contracts on Cardano. We are told that Yoroi, you can see up here, Yoroi will eventually have that functionality as well. But for now, Nami is the only one that has it. You can see when I click into it here, really good wallet for NFTs. Doesn't have all of the features yet that other wallets have, but I'm sure in time it will have them as well. One that I will be happy to see is hardware wallet support. But for right now, it probably isn't a priority because they are breaking ground in what they're doing, providing this functionality to interact with contracts and everything like that. So I'm sure in time it will be a full feature wallet. They do actually have a proposal in Catalyst, so I would say it's definitely one worth your vote as well, because so far this has all been done for free. But getting on with that anyway, you can see up there as well, I have my MetaMask and Polkadot.js, which are other wallets that interact with Polkadot or with Ethereum as well. So Nami works very similar. You have your connect button here. So when I click connect, it searches the browser and it brings up the Nami wallet that I have connected there. So that means that I can now interact with this website using the Nami wallet. So you can see there's something here called collateral. So when you go into Nami here, you have to go in and click on collateral and you have to add 5 ADA. I already have that in there. That's just for interacting with the smart contracts. So then you have the ability to bid, make an offer, buy or sell your Spacebudz. So when I come back into Explore here, you can see it brings up all of the different Spacebudz that are there. And you can come in and you can filter on the ones that you like, the ones, whatever features that you want to get. I would like to see a feature being brought in here as well to actually filter and show ones that have a buy now price, because I've saved this one as an example so I could bring it up here. If I come into this Spacebud here, you can see the seller has set a buy now price. So that means that they have actually listed this, put it into the smart contract for 6,990 ADA. So if I had that and I was happy to pay it, I could come in now and click buy and I would get that NFT sent straight back to me after I send the funds. On the other side here, you can see someone has already put in a bid on this. So they have bid 6,100 ADA for this. So the owner has the option to accept that bid, or they can come back with a counter offer. So that's how the whole system works there. If I come back out and I find, let's say, go random here. Right, let's go this one here. So I can see there's no buy now price set on this one, but if I come in here, I can hover over bid, I can click on bid, and I can put in a bid with a minimum of 70 ADA. Now, I highly doubt this person is going to accept 70 ADA for the Spacebud. We'll put it in anyway, just to show you how it all works. So if I click on bid, what happens is I get the pop-up here for to sign the transaction. I have to send 71.16 ADA into the smart contract. So I click on sign and then I have to put in my password, confirm, and you can see down in the bottom here, transaction pending. So what it's doing is now sending that transaction to the blockchain. It will get included in one of the next blocks and then that bid will be locked in. You will see the bid appear here and my bid will be there. So if that user comes on and interacts with the smart contract, they have the option to accept it. But as I say, when you look at the prices that are being paid out there, it's highly unlikely they're going to accept 70 ADA for their Spacebud right now. Okay, and now you can see here, transaction confirmed, and you can see the bid has appeared here. And I now have the option to cancel that bid at any stage, but the bid will sit there until I actually come in and cancel it, or someone else comes in and puts in a bid that is higher than mine. So that's how the whole smart contract thing works. It means that the custody remains with the smart contract rather than a centralized entity or someone else who could come in and step into the middle. What we've seen with other marketplaces up to now, CNFT.io has been the most popular, and anyone can come in and list their NFTs here. But what happens is you list your NFTs, you list the price you want to sell it at, and then if a buyer comes in and actually commits to buying it, they send the ADA, but the seller has 24 hours. They can actually back out of the sale if they want. They can decide to cancel it, and what happens is they can go and relist it for a higher price. So what we've seen a few times is sellers come in, they list their NFT for a certain price, it sells really quick, and then the seller thinks, okay, maybe I can get more for this. So what they do is they cancel that sale and list it at a higher price. Now CNFT have brought in features that puts a freeze on an account. So if you cancel or you back out of a transaction, I think it's 24 hours or something like that, you can't use the marketplace for. But unfortunately, that's all they can really do when they don't have smart contracts to handle all of the transactions. But with this being introduced for Spacebudz, I would expect it to roll out to different projects over the next while as well. So if we look at, what have we got? So I've showed you OpenCNFT, which is a great website to check for what's going on, what transactions are going through, and what projects are doing well. So you can see Claymates, Yummy Universe, Spacebudz, Clay Nation are the top ones so far. They are the ones that are continuously up here over the last few weeks. So again, I leave all these links down below for people to go through. One thing that I really do like as well is pool.pm/tokens. So I've mentioned pool.pm a lot of times on the channel before. Really great resource for the community. But if you come on here and you just look through it, you can see every single NFT that's going through the space, visualizes all the ones that are going through. Pavia is actually a metaverse that is actually on sale at the minute. I picked up a few this morning just to have a part in it and see where it goes. Not a lot of information about what to expect in the future, but it's one I picked up a few pieces of land in this morning. But you can see this just keeps updating itself, and you can see the volume of NFTs that are going through on top of Cardano right now. So look, this is all good for the Cardano blockchain. It's utilizing the chain. There's lots of transactions happening, which shows how the ecosystem can all work. If we look at, that's OpenCNFT again, this website here. So if you're looking to get into some of the upcoming drops, then CNFTradar.com is a good site to have a look at. You can check it out here. This is kind of like a calendar, different upcoming drops. There's a few other ones as well. CNFTcalendar.com is another one, so you can come in here and see what are the drops that are coming up over the next while. I will do more videos going forward looking at NFTs and upcoming drops and stuff like that, but I would say make sure you do your homework. What a lot of people are doing right now is they're essentially playing the lotto with a lot of these drops. It's like you go into the drop, you're trying to get one of the rare NFTs so you can do a quick flip on the after marketplace, but really do look into them. See, are you willing to do it like it's just a lotto ticket, that the chances of you failing and not getting anything are extremely high, but you have that rare chance of getting something really good to get a quick flip? Or are you happy to accept them odds? Or is it something that even if you don't get a rare item, that you're happy to hold it, to collect it for what is potentially going to come down the line? Another really good website as well that I haven't brought up here is CNFT. Let's bring it up here. I forgot to bring this one up before, but this is another really good website as well for tracking what collections are coming up, CNFT.com. So again, this one here, it's highlighting straight away. Please do your own research before buying any of the NFTs, because look, even the prices that are being paid right now, they're not guaranteed into the future. So look, I will do more videos diving deeper into the space. There is people making incredible amounts of money within this space, but what you don't see is, just like trading, you see all the people that are making the huge flips, the huge amount of money, but you don't see the people that are left that are losing out in the space as well. So always do your own research, be careful with what you do in it, and I will try and bring you some more videos on this over the next while with anything I potentially get into or what I think are straight outright money grabs. Thanks for watching, guys. I do hope it has been valuable. It's great to see we now have working smart contracts. The next thing is the D-apps on top of Cardano, and hopefully they won't be too far away as well. So give the video a like, share it out there, and don't forget to subscribe. Talk to you soon.